time and work. So in this unitary method, let us see the problems based on time and work also. Before starting the problems, let us see the basic concepts in this. For example, if a man can do work in 50 days, so a man can do work in 50 days. In case if he can able to do work in 50 days in one day, in one day the same person can do 1 by 50th part of the work, right? This is the thing. For example, if a person can do work in 2 days, when complete work a person can do in 2 days, then in one day he can do only 1 by 2 part, half of the work, right? Total 2 days, so this must be 1 by 2, 1 by 2. That means reciprocal of this number. If you can do in 2 days, in one day you can do 1 by 2. Same way reverse. If a person in one day, if you do 1 by 50th, we can do the work in 50 days. So this number should be reciprocal, right? Let us see the questions here, then we'll get more idea. And in this problem, A completes a piece of work in 4 days and B completes it in 6 days. How long will it take to complete the same work if they both work on together? So individually they can capacity is 4 days and 6 days. So in this problem, so A can do work in 4 days. First line is given. And B complete it in 6 days. That means B capacity. So B can do a work in 6 days. So from this, A can do a work in 4 days, right? Same A is 1 day work. In one day he can do 1 by 4th part, 1/4 of the work A can do it. Same way B is 1 day, B can do in one day 1 by 6, 1 by 6th of the work. So together we can find out for one day. That means A and B together 1 day work. So together they can do one day, means 1 by 4th part A is able to do, 1 by 6th part B is. So we need to add this. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6. We can do LCM, that is 12. 3 plus 2. Right? So 5 by 12th. 5 by 12th part of the work they can do in one day. So therefore A and B. So A and B together. Together means just take the reciprocal of this number. Previously checked example. If a person in one day, if you do 1 by 50th, so the person can do reciprocal of this number of days. So 1 by 50 reciprocal is 50 by 1, that is 50. So same way, A and B together in one day they can do 5 by 12, 5 by 12th part of the work. So A and B together, so doing 12 by 5 days. So 12 by 5 days, that we can write in mixed fraction 2 by 5 days. 2 by 5 days A and B together, because A's capacity is 4 days, B is 6. So together means should be less than 4 only, because together is working. So 2 by 5 days. Let us see one more example. Okay, here's the question. Ajay and Vijay together can paint a hall in 6 days. Ajay alone can paint it in 8 days. How many days Vijay alone paint it? So it's about the two persons together capacity is given. So in this problem, this Ajay and Vijay can do in 6 days. This Ajay and Vijay together can do 6 days. Only Ajay alone can do in 8 days. Now according to this, these two together in 6 days. That means Ajay and Vijay is 1 day. Vijay is only 1 day, they can do 1 by 6th part. From here only Ajay is 1 day. 1 day is 1 by 8. These two together in 1 day 1 by 6th. Only Ajay is 1 day 1 by 8. If you want Vijay is 1 day. Only Vijay's 1 day capacities. From together subtract this Ajay. So 1 by 6, from that 1 by 8 you can subtract. Then you can find out only Vijay's capacity per day. Simple, right? 1 by 6 minus 1 by 8 you can do the LCM. So 24. This is 4 minus 3. So 1 by 24. Only Vijay can do in 1 day 1 by 24. So therefore reciprocal of this number is Vijay can do that many days. So Vijay alone can do in 24 days. Whatever the number is there, just take the reciprocal of this. So Vijay alone can do in 24 days because Ajay 8 days, Vijay 24 days. So together it means 6 days. Together and one person is given, just go for subtraction. Now see one more sum. In this for the filling system, a tap fills a cistern in 4 hours, another tap empties the full tank in 6 hours. How long will it take to fill the tank if the tank is empty and both taps are open? Both are open at a time. One is filling and one is emptying. So we have to go for subtraction here because from filling, the emptying if we subtract, we'll get the remaining time. So in this, in 1 hour, so a tap can fill in 4 hours. Another tap, let be B. B tap can empty in 6 hours. So based on these two statements, so a tap in 1 hour, a tap can fill in only 1 hour because a tap can fill total 4 hours. In 1 hour, it can fill only 1 by 4th, right? Same way, B tap can empty in 1 hour, that is 1 by 6. So now we need to find out empty. So together, suppose both taps in 1 hour fill because one is filling and one is emptying. From filling you can subtract this empty part. So both taps in 1 hour. In 1 hour means 1 by 4 minus 1 by 6 hours. 1 by 6 the part it is. 1 by 4 minus 1 by 6 to LCM, 3 minus 2 by 12. So 1 by 12. 1 by 12th part of the system they can fill. So therefore the system will fill in 12 hours. Can fill in 12 hours. So one is filling and one is empty. You can do subtraction with both. So we have the one more problem. Get clear idea about this. So time and work. Next question. A and B can do a piece of work in 15 days and 20 days respectively. Right? The work done by A in 3 days. Find the work done by A in 3 days. So for the first one, A's 1 day work. So A's 1 day work we can find out because A can do work in 15 days, right? So in 1 day he'll do 1 by 15th part of the work. So based on that, work done by A in 3 days. Work done by A in 3 days because 1 day he can do 1 by 15. 3 days means 3 into 1 by 15. That is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5th part. So 1 by 5 of the work A can do it. Next one. The work left after A has worked for 3 days. The work left after A has worked for 3 days. So the work left after A worked for 3 days. That is total work let be 1. So work left. To find out these cases, the work left means let it be total work is 1. From that 1 by 5th of the work is completed. So 1 minus 1 by 5. So 5 minus 1 by 5, that is 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 part of the work was left now. Right? Now, question number 3 in this, the number of days that B will take to complete the remaining work. So remaining work is 4 by 5. So B how many days will take? So remaining work is equals to 4 by 5 and B's 1 day capacity. B's 1 day work. 1 day how much he can do it? B can do in 20 days. That means B 1 day can do only 1 by 20. So total remaining work is 4 by 5. He can do only 1 by 20. So to complete the number of days, to find out the number of days done by B is total work divided by B's 1 day capacity. There's a problem. So they're asking number of days that B will take to complete the remaining work. So remaining work should write first. Remaining work is on the numerator. So remaining work is 4 by 5 divided by who is doing this remaining B. So B's 1 day work, 1 day capacity is 1 by 20. You get the number of days. So 4 by 5 into 1 by 20 reciprocal. So 20 by 1. You can simplify this. 5 ones are 5, 4, 4 4 is 16. So remaining work can do by B in 16 days. Right? If you want to find out the number of days, the total work divided by the person's capacity for the day, you'll get the number of days he can do it. In this way, most of the problems in time and work you can get like this. And those are watching the first time our channel, you can subscribe it, and to follow the content in order, all the chapters in order you can learn it.